ending up on my channel. First of all, I used to work as a sex worker. I was an escort. So during this work, I heard a lot of men justify their reasons why they were cheating. I must say, actually, 90% of the men using my services were married. They complained. They complained a lot. Sometimes my work was more of a therapist than a sex worker. But men, let me tell you, are so insecure. The slightest rejection and their ego bubble just pops. So the reason why they said they were cheating were some things actually made me cry. But of course I can't show any tears when I'm working. I have to pretend like I'm an evil bitch that hates women, even though I am a woman. And I had to listen to them because I needed the money. They think, okay, yeah, of course, she just loves sex, and no. I don't give a damn about you. Just give me the money. I need to feed my children. Thank you. So, these guys, they were saying things like, my wife is pregnant, which made me tear up because you are at home waiting for your husband, you're trusting him, you are enduring all this suffering and pain, and he's out having fun, screwing around, wasting the money that is of both of you, and he doesn't care. I've heard one guy even tell me that his wife was in the hospital. She had just given birth, so I mean she was just there alone with a newborn, and I couldn't believe it. It's just outrageous. Another thing men said a lot was that their wife was going through menopause, so the sex drive of the women is getting less, and they feel sorry for themselves, and they basically go out to pay somebody, which is easier because if you get a girlfriend, you have to put in the effort to seduce her, and at this age they usually don't get a chance to actually seduce anybody anymore. And they already feel insecure, so they need somebody to boost their ego, who listens to everything they say, that everything they do is amazing, and unfortunately who says, oh yeah, of course, yeah, I understand why you are being a douchebag and cheating on your wife. Another thing they were saying, which I felt was also really sad actually, their wife would be sick, and they would be cheating because of it. But sometimes there were some cases where the wife actually gave permission for him to go and go and see a prostitute, which is so sad, and it makes me think about love. If you see so much negativity and cheating, it's really difficult to still think they're honest people, and that's really hard when you expose yourself, when you have had such little self-respect, and to expose yourself into a job like that. So there are some ways to find out if your guy is seeing prostitutes. You can check the credit cards. Is he having big expenses, like he was out drinking long, but the drinking bill is a little bit more expensive than you'd expect. He doesn't really drink that much, otherwise he would be in a coma. So those are things to look out for. Online, you can order an escort online. They ordered the escort at work, secretive. This is hard to check, but the phone, obviously. You can install like a tracking app, just saying, and sometimes they actually get caught at work, these men, because the boss installs like a tracker in the employee's car, and then if they hang around in a certain location more than they should, like an hour, basically 15 minutes, but anyway, they just, they go and investigate. I had this one time. There was a employee that was busted, and in fact, then the boss also made contact with me and had my services. So both couldn't say anything to each other because both were actually, one had a girlfriend, the other one had a wife. So, oh man, they're amazing. Of course, my perception of men is really negative. You wouldn't be surprised because of the things I've seen, but not all men cheat. Let me tell you, 90% of the clients I had were married men, but that doesn't mean that all men see a prostitute, that all men cheat. So don't worry, there are still normal men out there. Personally, I blame porn and sex addiction. If you do have a husband or a boyfriend who is cheating on you, don't sell yourself short. Please just get rid of the asshole. All women have to unite together because they're always blaming the women. My wife doesn't give me enough attention, blah, blah, blah. They cheat. I'm tempted too much. Prostitution is available everywhere. Girls are flirting or whatever. It's not because it's there that they have to use it, and it wouldn't be there unless the demand isn't there. I mean, for every prostitute, there are like 100 clients a year, so at least. So the demand is what is the problem, and men thinking it's okay and normal to continue doing this and objectifying women. Porn makes it. When they are masturbating, they actually, objectify women, and they print it in their brain, and this secret mentality, they continue to have it even though they are in a relationship, which is so immature and actually cruel. And I hope that men respect women more, because it's not just douchebags, like obvious-looking douchebags that cheat. They are anyone in any position, in any job. You can't judge a book by its cover. I mean, there are some real narcissistic, lying douchebags out there, and they have this image of a family guy, but they're really not. And some men actually say, like, if I cheat, my wife is actually happier, and the sex is better, and I wouldn't want to share. If you brush your teeth, you don't use a second-hand toothbrush. You buy yourself a new toothbrush. And if your boyfriend or husband is cheating, have self-respect and get rid of him. He's gonna do it again. It's a sex addiction. When they see prostitutes, sometimes they have regret. I've seen men crying that they actually regretted their decision. But most of them, once they explore this world, should I say, they don't stop. So if you find your guy cheating, he's gonna do it again. And if you are a side chick or something, if he does it to you, if he did it to her, he's gonna do it to you. So just help each other out, and so we can basically stop men from cheating on women when they're actually having a really tough time, when they need to be able to count and rely on their partner. Okay, this was a little bit personal, but I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll try to answer as honest as possible. Don't feel shy. I used to work as a sex worker, so I'm used to dirty talk, so bring it. Okay.